Good morning, students. Today you're going to perform your first test correction. Test corrections are available for any unit summative that is not open notes. It's not available for quizzes, and it is not available for projects. So this is a very specific process, and the intention behind test corrections is that you improve your knowledge. One of the nice consequences is that it does improve your grade also, but your grade improves because your knowledge improves or your skills improve. Test corrections are required for anyone earning under a 70% on the unit test. They are offered to anyone earning under 89% also. So step one, you're going to look at your score. I have given you a half sheet of paper and then a little slip of paper that shows you which ones that you have incorrect from your test. The correct answer has been blacked out, and there's a reason for that. So just to go over the scoring for the test, your basic concepts, basic knowledge is this must do. That was out of 10 points, but it's weighted 75% of your grade. So if you did well on this, you should wind up somewhere in the 70%, between 70 and 75%. Your should do are those application questions that you do at the end of the chapter. So it's similar to that. That's worth 10%. That gets you up to an 85%. Your aspire to do are those harder questions, which require you to synthesize or analyze information, and those are worth 15%. This gets you up to an A. What I did also was I checked off where you performed best and where you need to improve. Some of you did really well in basic knowledge, but maybe had some struggles with application or analysis and synthesis. Others who did really well in application, but struggled with basic knowledge and analysis and synthesis. So everyone's a little bit different. Step two, you're going to turn in your phone. So hit pause on this video if you're watching it on your own and turn in your phone. You must do this step. You are never allowed to have a test in your possession with a phone, nor are you allowed to take a test out of the option area. Now, step three, you're going to correct your test. You're going to receive your test and you're going to have this test correction form. I've already gone ahead and filled out the test correction form with the items that I would like for you to correct today. So you're also going to need your packet out of your work and then also have Quizlet open on Schoology. That was a resource I gave to you to study from, and a lot of the information from your must do is taken directly from that Quizlet. So that's really all you need to correct those first 10 items. So for corrections, you want to read each question carefully and cross out the answer that you originally used. Obviously, it's not going to be used again because it was incorrect. You can find this information on the slip of paper attached to your score sheet. You're going to look up the concept on Quizlet or in your notes. You're going to select the correct answer, and then you're going to write down evidence that it's correct. For example, a definition of the concept from Quizlet. So you're writing down why this answer is correct. Step four, you're going to take a second form of the test. So now you've studied. When we're correcting the test, you're actually restudying or relearning the information, taking the time. Step four, you're taking the second form of the test. You're going to turn in your test corrections. You're going to clear a space and sit alone. You're going to take a second test and you're going to turn it in. You are not allowed to use notes. You cannot have your phone. I should still have your phone at this time. And you take the test. It is not a long test. It should not take more than probably 10 minutes. When you're finished, you're going to turn that test correction into me, and I've already started the calculations. So the test correction formula is I take the percent missed on the original test times your new score on the test and divide that by 2. And then I add the number divided by 2 to your original score. So for example, if you earned a 60% on the original test and then earned an 80% on the new test, I take 40%, that's what you missed on the first test, times 80, which comes out to 32, divided by 2 equals 16. Now I add 16 to your original score, and this should say plus. So it should be 60 plus 16, and then your new score is 76. So because you improved on that second test, your test score improves more. Even if you do not improve significantly from the first test to the second test, your score can only improve. It just may not improve as much. So let's go ahead and get started and take your first test correction.